Hello everyone, I greet you in the name of God Almighty. My name is Apostle Newton Silas, and today we have a very interesting video to react to of Dominik Poland. And then he's actually an activist, and then he make an allegation against the European Union that they will fine 365 million euro for not allowing Muslim immigrants, or shall I say invaders, into their country. This is shocking and a very surprising one. I thought that they are actually a sovereign state. But anyway, without any further ado, let's get down to this video and check this out.
If you're part of EU, you have 0.1% of your population that are Muslims.
Okay.
If the EU says, listen, you guys can't do this, you got to take some of these migrants to come to your country.
They already did. They already said that.
And then what do?
I'm a politician. I mean, I would like to describe it with my finger.
Okay, I got you.
But I don't want to do it. We said no, we're not going to do it. So they says you're going to pay a penalty for not being in solidarity in our system. We said we don't care. We're going to pay because.
So they can fine you.
Yeah, they did.
How much was the fine?
That was about €1 million a day.
€1 million a day, and
Yeah.
you guys paid it?
Yeah.
So it was worth more for you to pay 365 million euros a year than to allow more Muslims into your country?
Of course, yes, because life has no value. Of course. Oh, we did.
At what point would you say, what if they make it 10 million a day? That's 3.65 billion.
We would pay, yeah.
What if they pay you 100 million a day?
Even if they would fine us $1 billion a day, we would still fight for our life, because they think, and that's very good point you made, because they think, the way of thinking mainly from Germany, is that they can buy you, they can fine you, they can destroy you by money. But they don't understand that we have dignity, honor, history, and we went through so much that money is not the most important in our life. It's not our core. It is important.
However,
it is important for our economy. But you have to remember that if they would mess up with Poland, they would find Poland taxing their products, and we have the tools to fight back.
What's your tool?
Well, Great Britain left European Union.
So would there ever be...
If they would do it, if they would put us in a situation when there is no choice, we would say bye. And then you will pay taxes, you will pay for the transportation through Poland. You have to remember that our geographical position is very, very good. We are in the heart of Europe. So if you want to travel, if you want to have a transportation, because we are called Eastern Europeans, we are not Eastern Europeans. We are in the very center of Europe. When you show the map, you will see that Poland is heart of Europe, we call it. So, and it's 40 million. Look,
can you zoom in? Can you zoom in? Yeah, there you go.
So if they want to travel, if they want to have a transportation, they would have to pay a lot. We can use, you see, that's very hard situation for us in history, because on the east is Russia, on the west is Germany, so we paid a lot throughout the centuries because of that. But now is the time to fight back economically. So it is a very hard situation, of course, but it's not a waste of money, it's an investment.
So there could be a possibility of, just like a Brexit, for there to be a Polexit.
I'm not in favor of Polexit at the moment.
Why is that?
Because I think that European Union can be a value. It is my home, it is our project. It should be as it was in the beginning. You have to remember the founders of the European Union are about to be saints. Yes, the process of canonization is in progress. They wanted a Christian Europe. So what we have to do? We have to go back to the roots. We have to fight for it. Obviously, we can just slam the door and leave, but you're going to leave your own home. I don't want Muslims to take over European Union. I don't want communists to take over European Union. This is my European Christian Union. If you Google founders of the European Union...
Robert Schuman.
one of them, canonization, beatification process, you will find the information that they are about to be saints.
Wow, I see it.
So what we should do is to fight for European Union, make it great again, make it Christian again, and not let them take by hijra our land.
Okay,
so at the moment is obviously, if there is no way out, obviously we're not going to be suicidal, we're going to leave. But at the moment, I believe that the project is worth to fight for it, because it was created by the future saints. It means a lot. So we have to fight for it, just like for our own countries. We cannot just leave the room, slam the door, because communists are in power for the last 5 or 10 years. You know, what is 5 or 10 years in the history of a country with over 1,000 years history? You have to look a bigger picture. Obviously, my emotions are like, I'm gonna leave. I don't want to have anything to do with them. That's the emotion. But then you sit, you think, you've got strategy, you are patient, you work, you fight, and you win. So that's a bigger picture. Obviously, if the situation is as bad as, I don't know, Sweden or anyone else, everything might happen. You know, we are free nation, we do referendum, and nation will decide. We're not gonna be a martyr of political correctness that you have to be the part of this club. You know, the club is beautiful, but everyone should have the same duties, the same rights. It doesn't work this way. That is the problem.
Okay, so do you see any progress with Germany or the EU taking on fewer immigrants coming in? Do you see progress happening there? Meaning, are they sitting there saying, you know what, Dominik, you make sense. Yeah, you know, the results you guys have in Europe, the lowest amount of crime, the lowest amount of rape, the lowest unemployment,
True.
right?
True.
You know, it's a place you guys, you're 76%. What's the percentage of Christianity in the Roman Catholic? 71.3% your population is that. It used to be 87.6 in 2011. So you've dropped 16.3%, right? So Germany may say, yeah, you guys are doing great. Matter of fact, moving forward, we're all going to do that. But that's not happening.
It's not happening because of their ego. They are very proud, and they are still mentally somewhere between, I'm the owner of this land, I'm in Europe, I'm in charge of it, I'm smarter than anyone else. They want to rule Europe.
Wow. This is a very interesting one, listening to Dominik giving us reasons to why he thinks that illegal immigrants should not be allowed in their country. But then one thing that I want to point out is, why would you like to be in a place whereas you are not needed? I know that, of course, so many reasons could be why people want to migrate from one place to another, but nevertheless, this has been the norms of not able to integrate into the society in which, understand, you find yourself, being one of the reasons why Poland felt that they would not like to make mistakes such as the one that Great Britain has been making lately, which is some of the things that Douglas Murray has been condemning or has been emphasizing of the dangers of allowing illegal immigrants, in a sense, going to Europe, precisely, in a sense, of the Muslim population. Now, I am very surprised that European Union, in a sense, should find, in a sense, Poland of them deciding whatever that they think that is good for their people. I think that Poland is a sovereign, in a sense, nation, so they have this discretion to decide whatever they want in their own country. But then you trying to impose something, in a sense, on them, imposing fine on them of them feeling that, look, we do not want this, in a sense, in our own country, then you are finding them. But then you that feels that, of course, you can be able to accommodate them, then why don't you take them? Why are you trying to force people to do what they don't want to do? It does not make sense, and I'm even very surprised that they are even paying 365 million euro for not accepting illegal immigrant. This is the reason why I just felt that some of these respective countries, they need to fix their problem. Because if you fix your country and then your country is doing better, why do you have to leave? You don't have to leave, but because of some of this problem we create in our own countries through some of our selfish leaders, that is the reason why some of them they want to go out. And this is a situation whereby they feel like, oh no, the population is too much, and then we do not want them, so you can't be able to force them. Because if you come and say that, okay, you are even seeking asylum, and then they told you that, oh no, we do not want you, so what will you do? Nothing. There's nothing you can do. That is the reason why you have to fix your country. And this is the reason why the Muslim, for instance, they have issues when it comes to integration into new society. And this is the reason why you see these Polish people are rejecting them. Because if you had to be like, they do not have problem with integration, and then you go to a nation and then you tend to practice whatever they practice, as far as they are not even forcing you to change your own religion. They could say practice your own religion, but do it the way we think that it should be. Then since you do not have option, then you have to just do it. For instance, I can't say that maybe probably I find